I hate when niggas try and like take my words, twist them to shit I didn't say, and then when I'm explaining to them that's not what I said, they want to look at me like I'm fucking crazy or something, act like I'm stupid. Bitch, I'm not stupid, and I'm not about to do this. Let's just agree to disagree, or let's just agree to disagree, or you know what, bruh, I'm done with this conversation. Like, obviously, I'm gonna have a problem with somebody walking off as if they're right when they're not. Bitch, I'm right. You're literally just wrong.
Yes.
And I know that sounds crazy.
I'm happy to help anytime.
But like, if I'm saying something, which is fighting a Gravios, which in the context, he was getting knocked around by the Gravios. And he was like, don't be meanie, bruh. So I make a joke. Which was, dude, fighting a Gravios is like being 6'3" and fighting a 7-foot tall dude. You're just gonna get bodied. Verbatim, I said it's like being 6'3" and fighting a 6'10". More like, actually more like 7-foot tall dude, verbatim. He's just like, you think this thing is 6'10". I'm just like, in comparison to like our hunter. No, I said in comparison to hunters and like what they be fighting, a monster twice their size is a little nigga. But a monster was like 4 times their size or some shit like that. Well, that's like a 7-foot taller. That's like a 6'10" or a 7-footer. And then when I bring up hunters in general, right? He's like, you gotta understand, we can only do shit like that because we're the big character. Has nothing to do at all with what the fuck I'm saying. So I bring up, well, Olivia can, because she can. Miggy, can you help? When he says that, I bring up Olivia. He says, well, Olivia wouldn't be jacked with the palace. And it's just like, yeah. She tries to fight Fatalis, she's dead. Only the main character can fight Fatalis. Fatalis literally kills hunters and burns them into its own body. I'm just like, yeah, that's Fatalis. You gotta understand, you don't compare other monsters to Fatalis, like, period. Fatalis, what it's literally known for is burning the most advanced, most highest combative nation to the ground in like a day. And I'm just saying that out of memory. That's pretty much what it was like. Not what it was like, it's like what was said when they were talking about the power. That's what it did. It destroyed that whole nation by itself. So yeah, it left it in complete ashes. Some niggas did not win. They went to war and won. Why the hell would Olivia be able to beat that? And he's like, yeah, because, you know, you're the main character, you can beat that. But Varys the 7-footer, and the Gravios more like the 6'3". And we just couldn't fit, you know, doing similar things. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he's treating my comparison of what fighting a Gravios is like. I compared it to a 6'3" guy fighting a 7-footer as a joke, because he's getting bodied by it, right? And I'm just like, well, that's what happens. And so then he compares that. He compares my he treats my comparison as more of like a power scaling. No, not power scaling. It's like This is the top of the food chain. This is the bottom of the food chain. Shit like that. That's what he treats it as. And so that takes what I said and twists it into something else. And just like, you like calling the Gravios for 6'3" in the situation makes no sense. Because now you're not talking about what I said. On a scale, of course, the Palace is going to be on top. I never said it wasn't. But when you say that the Palace is a 6'3" guy, you're talking about something else. I mean, you're saying Gravios is a 6'3" guy, you're talking about something else. Like, where's the 6'3"? Because you could, that's the whole example. So I'm trying to explain to him where he's going off the rails. And he's just like, oh my god, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm like, I get what you're saying. Now we revisit this so many times. It's like, here we go. So you're trying to say that. I mean, I'm gonna just be flat out honest. You're saying that I'm wrong while being wrong and loud at it. Of course, I'm gonna have to correct you since I know for a fact I'm not wrong. Because I know exactly what I said, I know exactly what I meant, and I know that you're misunderstanding it. So how are you going to tell me what I meant when I said something? That's what you thought I meant. So it's just like, as I'm explaining it to him, he's like, bruh, I'm done with this. I already explained myself and my point of why the Fatales is higher than the Gravios. Like, that's not even what it was. This was not a Gravios versus Fatales power scaling. This was not a this is not what the main character used as a 6'7" type power scaling. This was literally just a comparison of what fighting Gravios is like. And so for you to take that completely out of context and then call me crazy and then look at me like I'm insane is 100,000% gonna piss me off. Because you're being loud and wrong. Put this on. So he then goes ahead and tries to explain it. No, he then says that he already explained it, so he's not going to listen to this. And I'm just like, so you can explain your thoughts, but then when I explain literally what it was, I can't. So I can listen to you explain it, but you can't listen to me explain it. For some reason, right? For some mysterious reason. Shut up. What are we walking on? Why is it getting super mad? I must be pretty bitter about the internet though. My wife is fried. Yeah. Then again, while he was saying that, he's like, it was a test. So I'm making an argument based off my opinion. Me saying, I'm saying that based off the scale you created, that's the scale you thought I created. I created a scale of a situation to a whole situation. So, and then he's like, but you tried to change it. Like, no, nigga, you changed it. I'm telling you what it is, and you're saying I changed it. Pissing me off, majorly. Majorly pissing me off. I was calm the whole time, but that don't mean it still didn't piss me off. so then I make the argument against his mid B trying to redirect them as saying the Chalice is not a 7-footer. And he's basically taking that as me saying that he's basically taking that as saying that it's weak or something. And I'm saying you're like trying to make the Gravios seem weaker than it is. And it's like I'm not trying to make it seem weaker than it is. It's just like the Chalice is the 7-footer and the Gravios is the 6'3". I mean, it really put it at 7 foot for a reason. And the reason I said that the Chalice isn't a 7-footer is because you can't compare, like, the Gravios to our Hunter. It's not a huge deal, but it's still like I said, I compare it to fighting a 7'3", not 7'3", it's like, I compare it to a 6'3" dude, fighting a 6'10" to 7 foot tall man. And so, saying that Fatalis, so saying that our Hunter fighting Fatalis is the equivalent of a 6'3" man fighting a 7-footer. It's crazy. It's crazy downplay to who the Fatalis is. It's a major downplay. An insane downplay, actually. Because I'm saying, like, the Fatalis is literally, it went to war with the whole nation and won. It burns hunters into its bodies. It hunts monster hunters. Yeah. So, it's literally pretty much like the Fatalis was a myth of what would pretty much be the absolute end of any nation. I'm pretty sure they were saying, oh, the Fatalis could destroy the new world. It's a threat to the entire new world or something like that. It could end all of its era. And our Hunter, who can fight monsters that could like mess up the ecosystem or something like that, you know, would cause a shortage of this. Like, you see how those are completely different scales? That's like comparing a street level anime character to a country level anime character. Yeah, we're saying but that's like saying Sun Jing-Woo is like as strong as like Luffy. He's not. No, it's not. It's like saying Gojo's as strong as Luffy for real. So she's like a street level dude. And Luffy's like a street level, right? So yeah. So I'm saying a comparison in a human world scenario for us fighting a Fatalis. I'm like, dude, that's like fighting a 20-foot building. It's like going up against, what's it called? What did I say? I said it's like fighting a natural disaster. It's like trying to beat a tornado. Because like literally those are just like ending everything. Sure, we won because we're the main character, but that's the whole thing. Only we could win. The whole nation couldn't. So why would Olivia be able to? That's why when I'm talking about what the norm would be for us hunters in comparison to like size and strength, you don't bring Fatalis into the mix. So he changes up the narrative twice. First by making my comparison seem like a scale. Because, and the reason he did this, because I understand why. The reason he did this is because I said, well, it's when I said these words. A hunter fighting a monster twice this size, like that's small. But a hunter fighting a monster is like 4 times the size, like Ravios. That's like fighting a tall ass nigga. So because I made that comparison, it seems like a scale. So then he put everything on a scale. So I'm making comparison, and the only reason I made that comparison is because he asked me, you think that the Gravios is 6'10"? And he's referring to like the actual height measurements of a Gravios. Which is why I gave another example. And like, into what our hunters are, since we already hunt monsters that are bigger than us. Monsters that's literally twice our height is nothing. When the monster's leg alone is giving it like height advantages of 4 times your size, yeah, that's a huge monster. You see, like that's how you knew you were fighting a like a king size Anjanath if its leg was like 4 times your size. Because normally it's only like twice your size, but when it's 4 times your size, you're fighting a king. That's what I scaled it off of because it's fact.
Make sure to grab anything a
And
monster
so we
leaves
took
behind.
that and then made a list. Then when I'm saying that's not what I'm saying, he's like, okay, so now you're changing it up. I never changed anything up. You changed it up and just didn't understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then say that. But don't say that I'm changing the subject. That's what that like, bro, shit like that where niggas want to act like I'm crazy after changing up the entire narrative. That shit hurts. Oh, it makes me so mad. It's ridiculous. It's like genuinely so mad at me. They will make me seem like I'm crazy because they don't get what I am saying. I hate those types of arguments that twist what you say, try and make you seem like you're crazy, and when you're trying to like put them back on the right track, they say that you're the one making shit up. Which only makes it even more mad at me because that's literally what they're doing. Then when I'm explaining that to him, he's like, oh my god, you're being so ridiculous. You're being morose or something like that, and then, well, just leaves. He's like, oh, I'm already done with this conversation. And like, I'm not. But I can prove that you're wrong. Oh, I guess power prolonger affects how long you can stay in blue. Man, but ain't that crazy? I say one thing, and somebody thinks I'm saying something. I say one thing, someone says something, so I give them a different example. To like support my case. Then they misunderstand what the original point is, change it, and then I'm like, that's not what I'm saying. And then it's like, okay, so you're making shit up. You're making new, like you're making new stuff up. You're changing it. So I explain myself, and you're saying I already explained myself. I'm like, yeah, now you need to hear what I'm saying. That's a pretty different. And then they just leave. And then they just leave, treating me like I'm crazy, or that I'm being difficult. And they were really saying shit like, bro, you're like you are. I'm like, I know that you're listening to what I said and what I meant I said. I can literally, I told you what I meant. And I told you what I meant behind them, or at least tried to, so you just kept cutting me off. And when I'm trying to show you the error, your statement, and you're just sitting there brushing it off. Who's the one in the wrong? Be honest. Because I know it's not me. I mean, like, Brandon's fun when he's fun, but that wasn't cool. And that's probably gonna bother me. I'm gonna think, this is the nigga who likes twisting what people say, making other people feel crazy, not understanding when they're not right. That's the type of nigga he is. That was like a true color show right there. And the reason there's no like mask off or a true color number for me is because I just don't say shit. I already keep everything quiet. They're not gonna have moments like that. They're gonna have moments where you think that you're right, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong. Just like actual facts and give a real reasoning, and you're not gonna like it, and you're gonna cut me off. Or you know, on some snake shit or something like that. I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's my partner.
What are you trying to twist what I'm saying? No, I'm not. And then there are the people who, like, I'll tell them exactly what they said, and they'll be like, but I meant this. I'm like, well, you didn't say this, so you really better look at me crazy because I said that you said this, but if I don't take it the way that you want it to be taken, then I'm crazy for that? How?
I'm sure it has quite the storied history.
That one, the last one had nothing to do with Brandon. That's my older friend online.
Time for a quick break.
Nothing but a whole lot of bullshit. And they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy or like I'm some sort of problem. And it's just like, if you gonna look at me like that or view me like that, at that point, nigga, just don't talk to me at all. If I can't talk to you about nothing real, or if I can't, like, if we can't have an actual discussion, if you can't, no, matter of fact, it's not even about that. If we can't have, no, if you're the type of person who literally cannot admit where they're wrong, or can't hear somebody out when they're trying to, like, say, honest, if you're the type of person who can't do that, then just don't talk to me. I don't backpedal my statement. I'll say what I said, and if what I said it's just like when I was talking about Mr. Wave, and he was like, nah, you can do all the other stuff. And I heard him out, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'll go try this shit right now and see if it's really like that. I was like, oh, I get what you're saying. I see it. I see it. Sure, that's technically a different thing, but like, I wasn't just like, no, you can't, man, it's different, it sucks, it's garbage, it's bad, it's bad. Like, other people you love. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll hear you out. I'll try and see. You out of here, nigga. Meal effects wore off. I am not Mr. Fake at this. down already. I don't care. People who either can't admit that they're wrong or don't listen to what you have to say after you listen to what they have to say. I find that just so lame, bro. I find that just so lame. That's ridiculous. Like, I could look past it, forgive and forget, but Brandon's not gonna forget, and he's just gonna leave thinking I was somebody being annoying. And I'm just being real. That's what they're gonna be like. They're gonna be like, oh, you're crazy. I'm just like, and if you're gonna view me like that, even though you're the one who is like actually wrong, then go ahead, think I'm crazy, and then don't talk to my ass no more. It's that simple. If you're gonna be like that, think I'm crazy, think I'm doing too much, think all the random bullshit you want. But don't ever try and talk to me like that again. You try and say some shit, you try and be buddy, I'm gonna just tell you to shut the fuck up. I really will just tell you to shut the fuck up and be like, hey, go talk to somebody else real quick, bro. If there ain't nobody else in the party, you can leave. You can leave or you can talk to yourself the whole time you do it. I don't care. You gotta be cordial and you gotta be chill and nobody can listen to still other people have to do. At that point, I don't want to talk to you. I already know the shit I'm gonna be saying is gonna get misunderstood. I'm not about to sit here trying to explain how you misunderstood it. Knowing that you're just gonna be like, oh, here we go again. I'm good. Yeah, I don't do that shit. Well, Wayne, I'm not going through that shit with nobody else. I don't have to. If I was desperate to find niggas to play my town or World Wild with, I'm going to look this shit so good right now. I'm going to look this shit. Or don't dodge at all. Keep being fucking stupid. Pissing you off. Actually, honestly, just kill my whole vibe of the day. I hate when stupid people do some stupid shit and then ruin my entire, and say ruin my entire body. Yo, I thought you were cool, but I didn't know you were in the club, man. That's right.
Almost there. I'm gonna just restart stream.